KB Entertainments. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to get it. It's time to help y'all boys out. There's so many people out there that's trying to level up as a slasher. You trying to go crazy. You don't really know what's the best method, or maybe you do know, and maybe you just want a more efficient way to level up. I got you. This is very simple and very easy to do. Like, it's real, absolutely easy. Now you can get them easy 65k games plus 68, 69. If you learn this method on Hall of Fame, you're gonna be going crazy. So before we dive into it, go ahead and like, subscribe, hey, hit that notification button. Now let's dive into it. Now, this method, you gotta make sure you're playing 12 minutes a quarter. Make sure it's on 12 minutes and make sure it's on pro. Like, you can try it on Hall of Fame. If you want people just always want to play Hall of Fame, you can try it on Hall of Fame. It's just gonna be a lot harder. You can do it, but you literally have no reason to really go to Hall of Fame, because you easily can get 65k, 66k, 67k, 68k rep games. Easy, absolutely easy. You're not gonna have no type of problems. Now, all you have to do. Now, you're about to dive into the method, so listen really good. It's easy, it's simple. Now, as you see, all you have to do is call an ISO, go to the right side of the court, and you just want to spin. Like, constantly do this. Sometimes you see that animation, sometimes you get a lot of turnovers on that animation when you see it, or you may run out of bounds or something. But as soon as you get that enough space, just keep run away from the spin. Don't run away, but just go through with it. Like, go through that spin and keep trying to do the spin the whole game. Like, if you don't see the opportunity, you getting it, hey, call the ISO again, or pass it to somebody, or try to get that assist. But the key thing to get this 65k easy in the game on pro, you want to constantly keep trying to get posterizers. Like, so if you get posterized, if you got posterizer gold or Hall of Fame, or you got a Hall of Fame, it's going to be absolutely easy, and it's going to help you if you grinding for a badge or something, and you at the same time want to level up. This right here is really perfect for you, because you're getting a lot of badges at one time. You're getting Relentless Finisher and you're getting Posterizer at the same time. If you got Post Spin Technician, you're getting that at the same time. And you can work in Acrobat the same way. You can just literally spin and do the Acrobat move the whole time. So this is absolutely perfect. And then your goal is to try to get like at least 100 points in the game. If you don't get a lot of minutes, just keep playing, and eventually while you hooping, you're gonna get more minutes. But like, just constantly do this the whole time. Now, that's just the first step. That's the first step in getting that very high rep games. Now, what you want to do, you want to try to get a triple double every game. I mean, it ain't gonna be too bad. Like, maybe games where you just not gonna get that triple double. Maybe you don't have enough rebounds, but the assists, that's always gonna be the easiest part for you. So you at least want to try to get at least 10 assists, 11 assists in a game, and then just grind the whole game until you get 100 or something points. And then you want to, on defense, is very key. Defense is going to play a big role. So you want to try to get a lot of steals. You definitely want to try to get a lot of steals. People that try to walk up the court, if you're playing point guard in US Slasher or two guard, anybody that's running the ball up the court is a high chance of you stealing it. So always look forward to try to get that steal, because you can possibly get it, because there's a high chance of you getting it. So always keep that in mind. Always keep in mind. Try to get them chase downs, try to get them blocks, man. Try to get them good contest shots. Like, run around the court, pick dodger. You want to get that pick dodger stuff too. And I mean, you don't really need the badge for pick dodger. Just stay on your man and like stay around him and pick. You're going to get a lot of points in the game on pick dodger. So keep that in mind. If y'all hear that clearly, I'm gonna recap everything if you didn't hear it absolutely clear, or I didn't just say it clear enough. Now, the third part is really, I really told y'all really the method of what you really got to do. But the third part can make it a lot easier for you too. Now, if you're able to control your lineup already and control the minutes of where you at and wherever you can do whatever with your team roster, when you get to that point when you are able to do that, like, it's going to be a lot easier for you too. Because now, like, for example, I'm playing the Thunder. Okay, the Thunder got some defenders like you don't really want guarding you. Like you don't want Paul George guarding you because he got high defense. You don't want Westbrook guarding you because he got high defense. It's gonna be absolutely annoying unless you oversize to him, like you way bigger than him, and then you can go ahead and switch your player to it. Because, wow, I got a notification while I'm trying to tell y'all this. We good. We're not gonna edit it out. We good. Now listen, because when you're playing the high defender players and when you're able to switch your lineup, this will make it a lot easier for you. All you have to do is switch to a position where it's a weak position. So the Thunder, where are their weak positions at? Where are the positions where they don't got high defenders? That is their 2 guard and their power forward. So if you're a slasher or if you're a small forward, you definitely don't want to be playing small forward. So you want to put your best player, whatever you go to, definitely got to be on a good team because this will help a lot. Like, for example, if I'm on the Bucks, I'm putting Giannis at small forward because I want Paul George to stay on him. I don't want him to try to switch on me. So I'm going to get on the power forward position if I'm a small forward slasher. If I'm a point guard, 2 guard, I'm going to go to the 2 guard position because it's a weak position. So every team, you got to know where them defender players at because it's going to be a lot harder when the defender players are on the court, especially if you're playing somebody like the Raptors or Kawhi. You got to watch out for these players. Victor Oladipo. You got to watch out for these defender players, Jimmy Butler, because these defender players make it a lot harder. So make sure if you get to that point, or you already know this already, or are you able to do this already, just go ahead and switch your player's position. Do it all the time. It's going to make it a lot easier. And another key for your player to play the whole game, literally make your whole star lineup, get all the minutes, and put a 6-man in that's not your position. And literally you'll be playing the whole game, pretty much the whole game, until your team be blowing your team out like so bad, and when they get to the 4th quarter you may get subbed. Like, so you definitely want to try to do this in a quick time frame. Like, by the time you hit 4th quarter, you should have easily 80 points doing this method. Like, I'm telling you, it's gonna be real easy. So we're gonna recap everything again. I'm gonna say everything over again. Listen, now this is how you do it. I'm gonna call it ISO. Go to the right side of the court or the left side, whatever's one of your choice. I always go to the right side. I just always do it. It's just easier, more comfortable for me. So I go to the right side. I call it ISO. Yeah, as you see, I call it ISO, and I just spin. I just go up for the dunk. It's that simple. That's literally what you want to do the whole game. And like I said, you want to try to get that triple double or double double. Don't get too mad if you don't get the triple double. But you know, a lot of times I don't really get the triple double. Most time I just get the double double, and then that's it. And you want to try to get the steals. Defense is very important. You want to try to get steals. You want to try to get blocks, and you want to stay on your man so you get pick dodger at the same time. So you want to constantly do this the whole game, and you're gonna be good. If you got a boost on all your stuff, this will make it a lot easier too. So if you got a boost on your dunks, man, it's gonna be absolutely easy, man. But y'all know what time it is. I wanted to help y'all guys out, man. Hey, go ahead and like, subscribe. Hey, hit that notification button. Hey, it's time to grind. Go get that 95 overall, man. 95 overall. Maybe you want to rebirth for something. Maybe you want to be higher level than your friends right now. I don't know. I don't know what's your reason, but y'all know what time it is.